Hey guys, ET here from SunBros, and it's time for another Hero Quick Look video. Today we're going to be talking about Natalya. Natalya is a class mage, role harass. As you guys can see in the bottom left, her constitution is all the way down to the bottom. She's very squishy, and her ability damage is near the top. Natalya's passive, Arcane Fire. Her abilities do extra damage when they hit an enemy, and they stack up to 10 times. Her first ability, Arcane Spirits, Natalya fires 5 Arcane Spirits towards the target area. Each spirit deals damage when it hits an enemy, and when it hits multiple enemies, the damage is decreased. Her second ability, Arcane Nova, Natalya casts an arcane orb towards a specified direction. It stops when it hits the first enemy, stuns all the enemies in the area, as well as growing in size and dealing damage and slowing the movement speed of all enemies in the area. Natalya's ultimate, Lethal Rays, Natalya commands a Poison Fang to release lethal rays, dealing a bunch of damage every quarter second to enemies. While channeling, Natalya gets a massive shield, and Natalya is also immune to crowd control while the shield lasts. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the pros and cons of playing Natalya. Starting with her pros, which is her strengths, things you're going to want to focus on if you're playing as her, things you're going to want to avoid when you're playing against her. Natalya's first pro is that she has incredible damage potential. As far as mages go, she's probably one of the highest damage potentials of all the mages in the game. Because her ultimate does so much damage and her first ability does so much damage, she actually has just wild damage, but you have to hit it all, which is the hard part of playing Natalya. Natalya's second pro is that she has one of the best wombo combos in the world. Her wombo combo is actually hitting her second ability, the stun, which is not easy to hit, mind you, then hitting the first ability, and then ulting. She can pretty much burst down any enemy hero in the game as long as she has enough golden level to do that in comparison to them. And her third pro is that she's immune to crowd control when ulting. Now this can also be a con, and we'll go over that in the con section, but when she is ulting, she's immune to crowd control until that shield wears off. And it's actually extremely effective, especially in a team fight. If somebody's trying to jump her on the back line and she's melting everyone else in the front line, then it's actually extremely effective. Now it's time to move on to Natalya's cons. These are her weaknesses, things you're going to want to avoid if you're playing as her, and things you're going to want to take advantage of if you're playing against Natalya. Number one con by far is that she has no escapability. She has nothing that helps her movement speed, she has no dashes, she has nothing to allow her to get out of danger like a lot of mages do, and she's extremely susceptible to being jumped and crowd controlled and killed and all that stuff. So definitely when you're playing Natalya, you have to have some incredible defensive awareness and know where everyone else is on the map so you don't get ganked and killed. Her second con is that she must hit her stun to be really effective. Now, this is a little bit different when she's in a heavy team environment, but most of the time when Natalya's fighting enemy heroes, she has to hit that stun in order to guarantee that she can do the most damage with her first ability and her ultimate to really do the max damage that Natalya can do. Her third con is that she's extremely team reliant. Because of the previous two things that we mentioned, she has no escapability, so she really needs people to help peel for her and to protect her so she can do her damage, as well as her second con that she must hit stuns to be effective. It's a lot easier to hit your stun on somebody who's distracted with an enemy tank or damage dealer than it is to hit somebody who's aware of it and ready to dodge it, because it is a very slow moving ability. And also, even if you miss your stun, the ability to hit your other abilities while enemies are distracted and are dealing with other people on your team is much easier. But to really be effective on Natalya, you have to have an effective team, and that's why she's team reliant. That is it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out our other Hero Quick Look videos, as well as our brand new How to Play Arena of Valor series and our top 5 series that we've got rolling out now. Very popular. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, until next time.